So hello everybody, what's up? Back for video number 4. Fourth and final. I'm excited because I think I gave you guys a lot of value, a lot of good stuff for free. Even though it's probably not traditionally what you thought it would be. It's not just telling you to do a whole bunch of exercises and then leaving you on your own so you can't do nothing. It's actually giving you mental things that'll make doing this stuff, possible. Make it happen. So I've touched on a lot of things, right? Getting to the root of who you are, taking full control, being intentional. Now I want to look at the thing that's going to keep you going. The 6 superpowers of the mind, and then I'm going to give you a bonus one just because it's so important that I can't leave it out. I feel like I'm doing you an injustice in this training, guys. So let's start with the 6 superpowers of the mind. And this is something that I go into in depth with my coaching clients. It's something that I go to in depth in the training that I want to offer you guys later on. The first thing is going to be memory. That's our first superpower, people. Our number 1 superpower is memory. Now, these are not in the order of importance. It's just in the order that is going to help you to be able to do the workouts and eat the things that you should eat and, access the best parts of you. Get through the area of struggle, which fitness is right now for most people, especially for the people who are looking at this video. So memory is the first one. Everybody has good memory. A lot of people say they have a terrible memory. They don't. You just have an untrained memory. So you want to start with remembering people's names. Memory increases our intellect. It increases our ability to recall facts. And it's something that is really important when it comes to working out, because you got to memorize the workout that worked out the best for you. Look back in your life. When were you in the best shape? Well, you got to take those things that were happening then that made you outstanding or that made you commit and use those in the present in order to create the future that you want to create. Hopefully that made some sense. Got to be able to recall what made you happy. Recall what it is you want in this life. That's what I challenged you to do in the earlier videos, is to establish things that you want, to dig up memories, to discard certain memories, to throw them out. The next one is reason. To be able to reason, to choose a better idea over a not so good idea. When it comes to eating properly, that's basically what we're doing. We're using our reason to weigh this food versus that food versus this food versus that food. You have to be able to reason, to deal with a current thought and pick a better one from it. That's what reason is all about. That's what reasoning will do. Reason will keep you on track. It will help you make healthier food choices. I go a lot more in depth with this in the training that I want to offer you, which is Built to Thrive. So the third human superpower that we all use, maybe unconsciously at times, or ones that'll make you extremely successful at things where you struggle, is perception. Perception is what a lot of people just don't use, but should. Perception is the ability to control what it is you see in the world, how you perceive the world. That is so powerful. It's insanely powerful. So you can choose your perception, and because you chose a certain perception, your actions follow suit. It's crazy. In advertising, they prey upon your perception all the time. They keep sending the same subliminal messages over and over and over about a product because they want to mold or shape the perception that you have of that product and of that company. And because you perceive it a certain way, you're going to go and buy it. When it comes to fitness, how you perceive exercise, how you perceive working out, how you perceive all of that stuff dictates whether or not you do it and whether or not you be successful at it. Think on that one. That's the third superpower. The fourth one is intuition. Your ability to see ahead. Your ability to know without actually seeing. That applies to fitness in so many ways. You know, you're going on a business trip and it's to a place where there's beautiful sceneries and you're going to want to get out and take a walk. You're going to bring your sneakers in your bag. A lot of people do not use any intuition. They do not have the ability to go ahead and, use their intuition and therefore make it possible for them to exercise or maybe pack the food that they should eat. And so then they're victims of whatever circumstances is going to take place. Not fun. The next one, fifth one, is willpower. Now this is the one that everybody gets, everybody sort of gets and understands that willpower, it takes willpower to be the most fit and the best version of you, but it's really something that is totally overrated, because willpower is something that fades. Willpower is something that doesn't last forever, and if willpower is all you're using as far as a mental superpower or an intangible superpower that changes your tangible world, guess what you're going to be? Assed out. When your willpower runs out, then you're back to square one. You're going to fall off the wagon. So don't rely solely on willpower. And the last one is imagination. Imagination is key. Imagine yourself where you're going to be. Imagine yourself wearing the clothes you want to wear. Imagine yourself lifting the weight that you want to lift. Imagine yourself walking down the aisle with your daughter, healthy, well. Imagine yourself with your spouse when you guys are like 80-something years old, dancing, traveling the world, doing the stuff that you want to do. Imagine you living the best life that you could possibly live at your highest potential. Imagine those things. Those are the 6 superpowers. And the 7th one is integrity. That's an extra bonus one, because everything in our life that works is good because we have integrity at it. That's a character trait. Integrity is something that you can cultivate. These are all things that you can cultivate. These are all things that I teach to cultivate in my program, which is Built to Thrive, maintaining a fit body in a busy world. Now, I invite you to take advantage of this program because it's one of my best works. I put everything in it that a person would need to navigate life. This busy life that we have. To put themselves first. To live a life that is, that people dream of. To be self-expressive. Now, in this program, it's 3 hours of recording. I have workouts. I have food recommendations. I get into diet and nutrition. It's totally awesome and comprehensive. This workout costs $199. But I'm going to have it available for $97. If you've watched all 3 of these videos, and if you found a desire in yourself to get up and to change your life and your body in a way that, it's never been there before, then I want you to do it at a very affordable price. So $97 is what it'll be. I think that's cheap. It's a $100 bill, crisp $100 bill to master fitness the way that you want to master it for the rest of your life. I think that's awesome. Awesome. I wish somebody had that for me overcoming the trust issues that I had. I wish somebody had put together a training or something like that to help me empower and inspire myself out of a lot of hate, a lot of anger, and a lot of things that came up for me when I thought about it. A lot of the struggle that I went through. Because I actually have gone through what everybody else is going through. I've just done it in a different area of life. And I uniquely have been able to work with thousands of bodies and thousands of minds to put together this program. So go to andrefarnell.com. andrefarnell.com. ANDRE, F as in Frank, ARN as in Nancy, ELL.com. Go to the Take Action page and you will see Built to Thrive. The Built to Thrive program is the one with the video. And it's maintaining a fit body in a busy world. I'd love to see you over there. Keep in touch with me on Twitter. I'm at Andre Farnell. Keep in touch with me at Facebook, Andre Farnell. And I'm looking forward to working with you virtually or in person. It's only going to be at that price for a limited time. So take advantage of it. That's more than half off. It's a $200 program that I'm going to be giving the people who took this training, this 4 video training with me. $97 is it. And I want you to thrive. I want you to put all of this into practice. And I want you to go on my website and take advantage of the sale and take advantage of all of the knowledge that I have in my head from 20 years of working with minds and bodies. Hope this has been beneficial. In the comments below, write down what you think of the video, write down any insights that you had, and hopefully this made a great impact on you. As always, you're greater than any circumstance, you're greater than any past conditioning, and ultimately, you are responsible for sharing the most authentic version of you with the planet. Peace.